Well, hello everyone. Really spur of the moment wine review. I'm Ryan, a wine guy. I met my friend Tony's, but he's not going to participate.
Not this time.
It's a red wine, so he doesn't like red wines. Yeah, it's election day, everyone. So, yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of intoxicated people, no matter which side you're on tonight. We can only hope for the best, but expect the worst to happen. Today's review will be out of South Africa. It will be an Excelsior Cabernet Sauvignon 2014. That's the bottle. Here is the glass. Really nice coloring for the glass. A nice, just overall well-rounded red, purplish in there as well. A little bit about this. It's going to be, as I said, a product of South Africa, imported by Cape Classics out of New York, New York. 14% alcohol by volume. The Duets of Excelsior have a proud winemaking tradition dating back to 1697. The calcareous soils of the Robinson area were once used to raise champion thoroughbred horses, but now these soils are used to produce fine wines. Crammed with abundant blackcurrant aromas, this full-bodied wine is a mouthful of plum flavors. Delightfully versatile, it makes delicious partner to a variety of foods, including red meats and rich pasta dishes. Excelsior. I like South African wines. I've had a couple. It's one of these new things I'm really getting into. Wines from South Africa. They have their own grape, which is a Pinotage. But you would probably expect their Cabernets and their Syrahs to have more oak on them. They might have like some spices, some vanilla-ness on there, some nice good acidity. So we'll see what's going on with this one. I'm going to do a little sniff here first. As expected, you are getting this oakiness, this sort of vanilla on the nose. This sort of black currantish. You're getting these juicy blackberry notes on it. Nice dark plum. And some light little spices. Nothing like overpowering. This is really not a spice dominant wine. It's definitely more of a more on the vanilla fruit side, so that all stands out. Price wise, you're probably looking at about $10.99, although you can probably mostly get it on sale at places at around $7.99 or $8.99. So a relatively affordable wine, which you will find most wines from South Africa are. But they'll be in very small sections if you have a local liquor store. If it's a relatively large one, they probably will have it, but keep in mind the South Africa sections might be very small, although they should have Excelsior if they have a South Africa section. Huh. The kind of spice aromas, since it's been sitting now for a few minutes, they are starting to sort of dance out. You're starting to get them very late, but really it's just those plum, blackberry, and vanilla notes on it. So here we go. See what's on the palate. Wow, a fairly light wine actually. There's really no hmm. It's really nothing like overpowering, and it's really nothing. But it's not that there's nothing there. There's light notes of these blackberries, definitely these notes of vanilla, a little bit of plum, and there's just an ever so hint of like spiciness at the end. Um, it ooh well, it's starting to get a little bit of a bitter aftertaste. You don't notice it up front, but it's getting somewhat of a little bitter aftertaste. Um, Fairly dry aftertaste. I'm gonna have to try to get another little sip in. It's a pretty just just a normal wine. I would say there's nothing special going on here. It's pretty much a perfect wine to just waste your day away on a day like today, the elections. Um, Maybe definitely pair it with some food to sort of maybe bring out flavors. But other than that, there's just not a whole long line of excitement going on here. Um, I mean, as I said, you do get this sort of like slightly bitter aftertaste. Um, it's drinkable. It's not terrible by any means. Um, but I mean, it's not something I would probably buy again. As you all know, there's very few wines that I would even ever really consider trying again. Um, this one, hmm, I'm gonna have to say it's hard because I don't want to feel like I'm giving this a low rating as if and I hate it, because I don't hate it. It's not that it tastes terrible. It's just that it doesn't really taste like much. So that's why I'm going to end up giving this a 2.5 out of 5. I still feel that it's something that is really, unless if you don't like bitter aftertaste, I think it's something that can really just drink for unexcitable nights, or definitely with dinner. Um, but it's nothing over the top. There's no full front noticeable flavors. There's really no on the nose there is, and that's part of the reason why it doesn't like totally get like a 2, because the nose does give you some assurance that there's something there, although it's more of a nose kind of wine than a palate kind of wine. There's really nothing to be excited about. So that's why this gets a 2.5 out of 5. I feel a 3 would just be overstepping it. So, you know, that is what it is, and just hopefully the next time I do a South African wine, that one will be better. This is my third South African one I've tried, my second that I've rated. My other two have had pretty good reviews. This one, I just feel it fell a little short, although it does seem to be a popular wine. So I'm going to look to see maybe if I can find others by this brand, Excelsior. So that is its actual name, Excelsior. I'm going to see if if I can find out some of their other ones, and maybe those will be more exciting than this. So, Excelsior Cabernet Sauvignon 2014, 2.5 out of 5. Like I said, not terrible, but it doesn't really meet my expectations, but still something I'm going to enjoy all night long. I'm Ryan, a wine guy. Cheers.